guys, and welcome to Faith and Entertainment. Thank you for being here. If you never saw any of the God's Not Dead movies, the franchise, you're missing out. Really great movies. There's just 5 of them. And David A.R. White not only produces, but he's also acts in them. And what an actor he is, and a great, great Christian. Anyway, David A.R. White reflects on the God's Not Dead movies franchise. Since God's Not Dead's release in 2014, David A.R. White has watched culture change and has used his movie franchise to create conversation about bringing God back to the classroom, whether it be high school or university. Or in the God's Not Dead movie, We the People, in the classrooms of homeschooled children across America, aiming to ground the discussion in organic characters. White's latest, not latest, but this story he wants to know how Christians fit in the world today and where God's faithfulness continues to show up. Now, he grew up in Kansas, the son of a Mennonite minister attending public school. But he says that as homeschooling has become more popular and relevant, he learned more about it. And the year and a half of COVID-19 had made him more appreciative of how parents learn to teach at home, too. We wanted to present homeschooling to even more people through the movie, while also discussing the ways we see government trying to come in and control things, the actor explains. Our world is about control, sex, and power. But America was built on freedom, about the people, not the government. The co-founder of PureFlix Entertainment, now Pinnacle Peak Pictures, recognizes that God has a plan and a purpose for each of us, something that is different for us to do. He remembers growing up in the church in the 80s and seeing Billy Graham-sponsored films in church, and realizing there weren't other people making movies. The projector in the church basement would eat the film, or the sound wouldn't work, White shares, chuckling. But I remember having a heart for those stories, even though I never imagined I would start a distribution company with movies and theaters. God's faithfulness, using the most unlikely people to share the love of Jesus and the hope found in him, has given me opportunities that a secular career didn't. A transition from DVD production to streaming to an on-demand options meant that the film production side needed a different name, hence Pinnacle Peak Pictures. But the heart behind the God's Not Dead films stays the same. The goal is to make and distribute films to show who God is and his meaning for our lives, said White. Sony had been looking for a faith platform, and for 7 years, Sony and a firm had been trying to make films. Now, with our partnership, they have released God's Not Dead, We the People, 2 years ago. Is a feeling of the first, while not now being organic and personal. Now, somehow the story leads back to White's father, who brought Christian radio to the Southwest because of a vision for reaching more people. It's been a long road from Kansas to LA, from 1992's Second Glance to 2021's fourth installment of God's Not Dead. He didn't become the evangelist on stage that his father always wanted him to be, but in the end, God gave him a platform, and unlike anything he would have imagined 30 years ago in the basement of a Mennonite church in Kansas. And the latest God's Not Dead movie is In God We Trust. And it just came out recently. It's probably been out 6 months maybe. And what a really good movie. I mean, the whole series of the movies are really good. But this last one has brought back a lot of the people from the first ones. It's just a really, really good movie. And David A.R. White, what an actor. Really good actor. Like one of my favorite actors. In case I'm not bragging enough, you realize he's one of my favorite actors. Yeah. Okay. That's all I got for you here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you have not yet, please like this video. I'd appreciate it. Have a great day. God bless you. And I'm praying for you.